Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I'm really excited to share with you guys because I am going to be talking about another tool that I use to help my business, to make my life a lot easier and to make sure that I am getting as many sales and as many eyes on my products as possible. So today I'm going to be talking about PrimeLister. Now, this video is sponsored, so thank you so much, PrimeLister, for reaching out to me to work together on this video. Just so you guys know, I have been trying this website out. It's like a Poshmark bot. So basically, a sharing tool for Poshmark. I have been trying it out for a few weeks now, and I'm very, very happy with it. So what I want to talk to you guys about is how it works, why I made the switch from PosherVa to PrimeLister, and like the reasons behind it, and kind of a breakdown of comparisons between the two sites. So that is what today's video is about. If you guys are interested in learning more, make sure you stay tuned. If you're new around here, my name is Lisa. I am a full-time reseller. I'm also a mother of 4, and I absolutely love what I do for business, and tools like this make my life so easy. So very excited to share this with you guys. Okay, so as I mentioned, I was actually using PosherVa for quite a while now. I want to say it's been over a year, I think, since I've been on PosherVa. I don't know for sure, but I think it's been about that long. I did have another bot before that. I've tried several different sharing tools for Poshmark because, as you guys know, if you sell on Poshmark, you have to have a sharing bot. Unless you have like under 200 listings, it is almost impossible to keep up with the sharing that's required to get the eyes that you want on your products. The way that Poshmark works, when a buyer is searching for an item, it automatically filters the search by most recently shared. So if you are not sharing your items regularly, they are not going to get as many views, and you're less likely to sell the item. With a store, the size of my store, I have right now 4,700, I don't know the exact number. It's like 4,790 maybe active listings on my Poshmark closet. That is a lot of listings. If I tried to manually share those, even with the new tools that Poshmark provides where you can share in bulk, it still is very, very time consuming, and you still have to remember to do that. You have to be available and have that time carved out of your schedule to do that. That's another task that you're spending your time on that you could be using in better ways. You could be using it to source new items. You could be using it to photograph, to do your listings, all of the things that you can't have an automated tool like this to do for you. So I highly, highly believe in using a sharing tool, a sharing bot. I know there's been some controversy about it in years past, but pretty much at this point, I think everybody who is selling full-time and has a store with, more than 200 listings is likely using a bot. It is the only way to really get it to work for you the way you want it to. Okay, so that is why a sharing tool is very necessary if you are selling on Poshmark in particular. Now, a lot of these automated tools can have other functionalities as well, and I am going to go through some of those with you guys. Also, we're going to do like a screen share so I can show you exactly how it works. But I did want to start by talking about pricing. So pricing is very comparable between the two sites. The difference is that PrimeLister has a few more pricing options. So with PosherVa, you're paying $25 a month, and that's what you pay. Okay, so I wanted to talk a little bit about pricing, as I mentioned, and right here you can see you have two options. Now, what we are looking at is actually just the Poshmark extension bot, so it's like the sharing bot. They do also have a second tool that you can purchase separately. It's their cross-listing tool, which is like similar to Vendu. I do not use that, and I don't know much about how that works or anything. I'm just going to be strictly focusing on what it can do with the sharing. I'm just going to be talking about their Poshmark automation tool, which is what I use. So there's two options for paying for this.
So you can pay monthly, which would be $24.99 if you sign up for monthly billing, which is basically the same thing as PosherVa, or you can pay annually. So you pay once a year, which will be $239.99, but basically that brings your cost down to $19.99 a month if you were to spread that across the 12 months. So you can save a little bit by paying annually if once you know you like it, if it's something that you want to continue using, that is a good option to save your business a little bit of money.
Now I want to get into what it is about PrimeLister that has made me convinced to switch and why I'm really, really happy with it. The biggest difference for me that has made a difference in my business is that it is web-based. So with PosherVa, I had to keep my laptop. I have like a cheap laptop in my house. I have to keep it open and on all the time in order for that service to function properly, in order for it to share my closet and for it to send offers, because you can set up to automatically send offers. But my laptop would have to be turned on for those functions to happen. And then the other issue that I had with it was they did have a way to schedule a share of your closet, but the only way to schedule it is to share your whole closet. So if I said I want it to share it at 9 a.m., it would share all 4,700 of my items at 9 a.m. That's a problem for the store, like a store of my size, because you can only hit up to 9,000 shares a day before Poshmark starts basically like shadow banning your account where you can't share anymore. And that is only 2 full shares of my closet. It's not even 2 full shares of my closet. So I want my items to be shared throughout the day so that I'm getting constant activity to my account. And so I never used that schedule function on PosherVa because it didn't give me the option to select how many shares I want each individual hour. And now we're going to go to the computer because I want to show you how it works on PrimeLister and why I'm loving it so much. Okay, you guys, so here I am in my PrimeLister account. So as you can see, if you go up here, it's very simple to use. So anyways, once you have that set up, you can then come to your automations, and these are all the automatic things that you can set up. Once you set these up, these are cloud-based. So you can turn off your computer, you can be on vacation, you can be out of town, never looking at your phone or computer, and these will run for you, which is amazing. So I can be shopping at Goodwill and I know my my offers to likers are going to go out right away. I know my shares are going to happen that I have scheduled and I don't have to think about it, which has been fantastic. And my laptop is not on 24 hours a day anymore. So I appreciate that. But here's how you set it up. So this is the sharing tool. So with the sharing tool, you just toggle it on here like I have it. And then you can select when you want it to share and for how many shares. So at 8 a.m., I currently have 562 shares happening in my closet. And as you can see, I am using 8,999 out of my 9,000 daily shares. And I basically just spread them out over the, most active hours. It actually, their like AI tool will recommend for you how many, based on your closet size, how many shares they think you should share per hour and what hours you should do that. So I basically just tweaked it a little bit. They said it, I tweaked it a little bit. I was happy with it. And then that's it. I haven't had to think about it since then. And I've been using this for a few weeks now. It's working great. It just goes when it goes, and it's fantastic. As you can see, today is June 9th, and it last ran at 118, and it is currently, 124. So just a few minutes ago. Community shares is another thing that you can do. I don't like to use a lot of community shares because I basically just try to do enough to bring a little bit of extra activity to my account and show Poshmark that I am doing the different things that they want you to do. So I only share 100 items a day for other people. That's it. And I just let them pick and choose for me. I don't really care what those are. They do have a relist functionality, so you can relist. If you toggle this on, or you can even go to settings, you can choose when you relist, how many you relist, how old you want those to be. So it gives you a lot of options. I have a different tool that I use for this, so I currently don't have that turned on. Maybe in the future, if the tool I'm using now isn't working as well, I might switch it, but as of right now, I'm happy with how I'm doing it.
But that is a really great function to have. It makes it, again, so easy. You don't have to think about it. It's just going to do it for you. Offers to likers. This is the one that I do also use. So on this, you can set a lot of different parameters of how you want it to be sent, what you want to be sent, and all of that. So for mine, I have them sending an offer 10 minutes after somebody likes it. So if someone likes something in my closet, in 10 minutes, they're going to get an offer. The offer is going to be for 10% off. With no shipping discount, because if you guys did not know, you no longer have to have a shipping discount when you send offers on Poshmark, which is awesome. Okay, so that is that. That's how that works. You can add some additional filters to what you want offers sent on, but I just do it 10% on everything. You can do party sharing. I never do party sharing. I don't find that it is helpful for my closet. Never really have found that to be helpful. Return shares. I don't do return shares because I'm doing the 100 community shares, and that's the most that I want to share of other people's closet. Again, I would prefer my daily shares to go to sharing my own items, and I have enough of them, so I need to use all of those shares that I have. The next one is a return follow. So if someone follows your closet, you can follow them back. I do have that turned on. Again, I just have that turned on because I want Poshmark to see that I am doing the things that they want to see in order to help the algorithm and get my listings higher in search. And following new closets, I have that turned on as well. So those are all the automated tools that you have. You can use all of these to basically set it and forget it and let the tasks that Poshmark is looking for in order to have that activity, in order to, qualify to be a Posh ambassador and all those things. You can have them do it for you. You don't have to think about it. Once you set this, you're done. And you can check in every once in a while. Like, let's see, you can see your activity here. So you can see for today so far, it's like, as we said, it's about 1:30. I've done about 3,000 shares on my closet. So I still have quite a few going to happen, but I know that they will hit the 9,000 by the end of the day. All 100 community shares have already happened, so they won't do any more today. So far, I've sent 20 offers to likers. So 20 people have liked items in my closet today. I've already followed 100 new closets today and followed 124 people back. So it shows you all of the things that you can do. And what else? And then you can see your listings as well. So these are my listings. I don't usually need to use any of this. Basically, you guys, when I turned this on, I set up my account and I came in here, set the ones that I wanted to use, set the parameters, and I basically haven't looked at this again. And just to kind of check and see, like, do I know how to use this? Is there anything else that's in here that I need to know about? But honestly, it's so easy. Like, you don't really need to come back here for anything unless you want to change any parameters. If you want to change your sharing schedule, your community shares, anything like that, maybe turn something on that you haven't been using. That's about it. Like, it's just set it and forget it. It really, really is. And that is why I love it so much. And I actually have a vacation coming up. If you guys did not know that, I'm going on a cruise to the Caribbean with my family in 2 weeks. And I was really concerned about how my shares were going to happen because my laptop will shut itself off after a certain amount of time, to prevent overheating. And without someone there just to turn the button on for it to share again, I didn't know how I was going to do that. And I even looked into getting the internet package on the cruise ship, but it was like they wanted to charge $100 a day just to have access to their internet. And I'm like, that is not worth it for me. So I just figured I won't be able to share while I'm gone until I found out about this tool. And now I'm so excited because my shares are going to happen. My offers to likers are going to happen. All of that will be happening while I'm gone. I will have to go into vacation mode for a little bit because my trip is a 7-day. We're going to be gone for 7 days total. And so I will have to have my, vacation mode on for half of that just so I'm not late on shipping. But other than that, like, everything else is going to run on its own, which is so exciting. So I'm very excited about PrimeLister. I definitely have made the switch. I've already canceled my PosherVa. And I have moved over and am so happy with this service. So that's it. I wanted to share that with you guys. It's so easy to use. It has really made some differences in my business that have saved me time.
I don't have to get up and make sure my laptop is turned on anymore. And it's just a time saver. I don't have to remember to start my sharer up. You know, there were some days that I'd be so busy, like when we were moving and everyone was sick, that I would forget to share until like 6 o'clock in the evening. And then I'm like, oh my God, I didn't share at all today. And then I'd try to get all 9,000 shares in at that point. And this has just taken that like distracted remembering in the background off my plate. I don't have to worry about it. It just goes. It's fantastic. I love it. If you guys are interested in trying PrimeLister, I do have a referral link down below. It will save you 30% off your first month. So definitely, if you're interested, make sure you give it a try. Use my link to save some money. And I do get a kickback as well, so I do want to make sure you guys know that. But I really appreciate you guys using the link if it's something you're interested in. And that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this was useful information. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.